Hey, what's going on? I was asked a question a couple days ago uh, by someone that was interested in getting into real estate. They asked, what's the secret to getting deals? And I thought about it. For a little while, and I'm gonna tell you guys what the secret is. And if you're ready to do it, you'll change your financial situation and your life. So what's truly the biggest difference between someone that's struggling and someone that is thriving in sales overall? What's that secret sauce that you can put on that will allow you to just become a rock star, a superstar in sales? And there's a lot of things that you can find on the internet. You can find courses, you can find books, you can find 10 steps to whatever, 5 ways to get listings, 3 steps to get listings, 2 simple ways to sell whatever. There's all kinds of things. There's all kinds of gimmicks. There's all kinds of shiny objects that cause people to go from one strategy to the next, to the next, to the next. My own personal opinion, I think if you're the type of person that is jumping from one strategy to the next, without giving the full benefit of trying something out long term to ensure that it truly doesn't work, then that is one of the problems that you have, right? It's just like anything else. You've got to give something enough time to see it give fruit, right? So, take anything such as dieting. You're not going to see a result overnight, right? If you're looking to lose 10, 15, 20 pounds, it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen just because you ate a salad one day. That's for damn sure, right? So why is it that sometimes we want to see the results quickly on something else, particularly in sales, right? Sales is about relationships, is about being a solutions provider, and is about looking into the future. Okay? So relationships, that means that every person that you come in contact with can potentially become a client. Anybody, family members, close friends, somebody you just met at a party. Becoming someone that people want to be around will be extremely beneficial to you. If people want to talk to you, if people want to call you and ask you a question about something because they trust you, they believe in you, they hold you in high regard, that is going to do wonders for you. So a lot of us don't really like to be around people. And if you're in sales, let me burst that little bubble. You have to be around people. You have to like to talk to people. It's not as simple as just presenting something and asking someone to sign on the dotted line. It goes well beyond that. I mean, sales is truly about planting seeds for the future. Okay? Through those relationships, you begin to plant seeds with people and you stay in front of them. You can send quick text message to see how people are doing, to truly care about people. And before you know it, these people will, number one, send you business, but they will also look for other people to send you business. They will become your biggest fans. Okay? So that's one of the most important things that I believe people lack, is that they just don't build those relationships with people. That's crucial. Sales is a long-term into the future. You might not sell that person something right now, but 3, 4, 5, 6 months, maybe 12 months down the line, when they're ready, then guess what? They're gonna think about you. That's what needs to happen. Is you want people to think about you when they're ready. How do you do that? Through a relationship, through becoming that person that they can call for answers. Okay, being a solutions provider, that is for any entrepreneur, and in sales you more or less are an entrepreneur, because you have to find ways to be able to sell that product, right? You have to be creative. But being a solutions provider is one of the other key factors of being successful. You know, you want people to call you about anything. If they've got a question about their car and they know you're a little bit knowledgeable about a car, then say, hey, you know what, if you've got any questions about cars or anything like that, reach out to me. You know, I play around with mechanics or whatever. That's gonna do wonders, because people are gonna remember that. They'll reach out to you and say, hey man, can you give me a tip on how to do whatever? Okay, you want to be a solutions provider. Even if people are calling you in regards to something not even related to real estate or whatever sales you're involved in, you just want people to communicate with you, to be in constant contact, right? So that's one of the other key factors, is ensuring that you are someone that people truly believe to have answers. You know, there's people that can go to Google and can do research on their own, but if they've got someone that they can reach out to, for instance, I've got a great insurance agent, and I've texted this guy as late as 11:30 at night, and I've gotten a response. That's what's crazy about it, right? Because I had a question about something that was fairly urgent, and he responded. So guess what? Now I'm trying to see if I can get my parents' insurance policy over to him. But he's built that relationship with me, and he's allowed me to feel comfortable enough to reach out to him even as late as 11:30 p.m. These little nuggets that I'm talking about are going to change your financial future, your sales. Truly care about what people are going through. Don't just think about the sell. Get to know the person. Find out their likes, their dislikes. Find out what their goals are for the future. You know, maybe you strike a conversation with someone that is looking down the line and say, you know what, in 2-3 years, I want to be able to provide my family with a bigger home. I want our family to grow. We want to have more children. You know, listen to those things and just stay in touch with them. Maybe you find something well before those 2 or 3 years, but it fits their needs, and you can send that on to them. You can begin that conversation of having them purchase something well before the 3-year mark. If they see that you're looking after them and you're truly listening to their needs, people love that. So don't forget about that. People want to be heard. Good salespeople are good listeners. Good salespeople are not people that are constantly just talking. In fact, if you see a salesperson that does nothing but this, that's a sign of a bad salesperson. Good salespeople ask questions, ask the right questions, because they will truly want to know what's going on. And people can feel that. People can feel when you're being honest about this, right? So the number one secret of being a rock star in sales, you're gonna love this one, and I hope you're ready for it. You just have to put in the damn work. That's the bottom line. You've got to be willing to pick up the phone, call on people, text people, check up on people, find out how they're doing. Make phone calls, make cold calls. Be willing to step out of your comfort zone, feel uncomfortable. If you're feeling uncomfortable, that means you're growing. If you're just going through the motions, that's a dangerous place to be, professionally and personally. But that's the secret. The main thing that you can take away about this whole thing is the secret to success in sales is putting in that damn work. There's nothing that can get around that. If you're willing to put in the work, if you're willing to step out of your comfort zone and push yourself day in, day out, you're going to do very, very well. And I'm telling you this from experience. The moment you lift the foot off the gas and you start to want to cruise, especially whenever you're just first starting in sales, you're gonna have people that are gonna just pass right by you. The great thing about this is that you hold the answers and the key to this whole thing. Is that if you're willing to put in the work, you're willing to get in front of people and talk to as many people as you can, then deals are gonna come out of those conversations, guaranteed. The more conversations you have, the better chances you'll have about getting a deal. So the more people you talk, the closer you get to that deal. Remember that. So I'll leave you with this. This 2023, which we're still just a couple weeks into it, you hold everything that you need within you to be successful this year. Everything that you need is within you. Yes, maybe you're not sure how to structure certain deals. That's okay. You can reach out to someone. But you've got everything you need within you. All you have to do is make a decision and put in the work. That's it. Simple as that. That's the secret. Putting in the work and talking to people, putting in the work, following up with people. Trust me, you want to follow up with people, because people will quickly forget who you are, even family members. Okay? So let's get out there, make some sales, and let's take advantage of that one little secret of putting in the work.